It's that time again, where I make a new tutorial. This one is going to be over how to rip Destiny 1 armor with Charm. Charm being our latest Destiny model ripper. This tutorial will go over how to rip Destiny 1 armor straight from Charm without having to use DCG, Dare, Phonon, none of that. You just download D1 packages and then set up Charm and then start ripping. The first thing you'll need to do is learn how to set up and use Charm. So first, there's going to be a video either on the screen or in the description that goes over, from GURPS that goes over how to use and set up Charm. Go watch that first. Pause the video. Go watch it. Now. Alright, have you watched it? Good. Alright, next, what you will need to do after that, go to a site called ps4.nblock.dev and download the update 2.6.0.2 tars. Download all of these, put them inside of a single folder, and then put them in like something called PS4 packages, and then select them all, right click, and then extract to this. Click on that, and they will extract to a singular folder, and then you will be able to have all the packages for D1. And once you have done that, next you'll need to download Charm. And the latest Charm version is on, that will work for D1 ripping, is on the Discord yet again. I will include a link to this specific version in the description, so that all you need to do will click it. So once you have gotten that, and then you have also gotten the next thing, which is you'll need to get a CFG importer, which I will also include link to in the description. Once you've downloaded both of those, you can now open up Charm. So you can download and open Charm up. You just download my Charm version. I didn't do that because I didn't do that because I thought it would be funny to just do that in tutorial. But I realized it went over it in the thing. So anyway, I click download, I save a file, go to wherever I want to download it. Also Destiny 1 Charm, it's downloaded, show in folder, right click, send zip, extract to, it's extracted, open that up, and then now we double click Charm to open it. So now we need to get things. So click on here, change the path, move to wherever you downloaded the D1 packages, select folder. It'll take a bit to load. So once that's done, you change the output texture to PNG or TGA. It doesn't really matter. I prefer TGA. Change the export path. Change it to, where is it? Charm Destiny 1 exports. And then once you have done that, click here, and then click on main menu, and you will be able to you will see this new menu since it's all set up. Click on API, and then wait as it loads. It loads in all 8,000, and then now you can rip. You can choose what you can rip. Now this will only show 250 of the 8,000 items. So what you'll need to do is have an idea of what you'll want to rip. And I didn't do that since I just made this tutorial up on the go. What I'll do is rip. Actually, I'm gonna go with my dim. See what armor I want to rip for my Titan. Actually, no, I have no idea what it is called. It is the Queen's Guard. Queen's Guard. Alright, so Queen's Guard plate, Queen's Guard helm. And then click execute queue. I'll export 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3. So once it's done doing that, go to where it exported. You'll see the stuff that you exported. Now this is slightly different than Dare, since they're all in their own folders, but it is a lot better since you can do it in 3.6. As of right now, of the recording of this video, the CFG importer, which you will need to get from the Discord, it is being rewritten for 4.1. So 3.6 is the only current version that you can use. Once you've already imported it all, gotten the CFG importer all in, go to where it exported. This is the wrong one. How dare you fool me like this? I trusted you. We're exported, charm Destiny 1 exports, and then let's pull in the plate CFG. That is fine. That is because it's because it's using the D2 shader, and that's not what we want. We want the Destiny 1 shader, so we will ignore that for now. It will just error every time we import it. So plate, helm. Alright. What we can do now is delete all the armatures. Oh wait, that was a bad idea. Teehee. Alright, one. What I'm doing is clicking G, Y, and then 1 to separate. I clicked H, not G. G, Y, 1, just move it all over. So now once that's done, I can mask, fem, click, 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 click. Put that in there. And select the now. Boop. And boop. Then we can do this. And then now. We can delete them. So now we have the masculine and feminine armors separated. So what next to do is to get the shaders in. As we go into here, and it doesn't look right. That's not how it's supposed to look. In some cases, it just doesn't look at all. So we go file append to wherever you have the shaders downloaded, we'll just player your shader, go to material, D1 player armor for armor, and D1 player weapon for weapons. Do player armor, enter, and then we duplicate it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different. So let's do plate for this. Also, take note that sometimes masculine and feminine armors are different, so you might have to use different textures. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. You just never know with Destiny 1. Control L, link materials. This one. Okay, wait. Alright, Control L, link materials. Control L, I'll link materials. There we go. That's better. So for this, since it is a alpha texture, we go to alpha blend, boop. Actually, no, alpha clip. That way, there we go. It looks nice. That one was that's just duplicate, and this is a Shift A, color, mix color. Okay, I don't know exactly how to do it, but it's probably fine. We can do a well, actually, no, what I'm going to do is a greater than. Just to make it appear more brightly on it. Yeah, that does it for almost everything. There we go. So once we get everything all put together,
let's keep our cut speech out. Please. I won. Teehee. Oh, you must making mistakes on video. Alright. Queensburg. I use Control Scroll Wheel to do that. Control L, link materials.
Okay, so yeah, it is like that. Alright, it's just the cloth stuff now. Alright. Why are there so many cloth meshes? Bungie, what the heck? Okay, there's 8 cloth meshes. Okay. Same for this, I presume. Alright, now let's go. Alright, that is 88. 88. 132. 88. 88. 132. 132. 132. Alright, so just pick one of the ones that has 132 or like the highest number of vertices that you can check down the corner right down here if you have that enabled. Or it just looks the fanciest. So now we do the same. Oh, there's only 2. Yay, that's so much better. This is 36. This is 36. So just delete one of them. Alright. Now that's sorted. Oh, let's just finish up on the helmet.
Materials. Open. There's our helmet. Interesting.
And there we go. Now let's just go through all of this and make sure we got it all correct. Click, click, clack, clickety, clickety, click, clack, clack, click, clack, clack, click, clack, clack, click, clack, clack. Alright. We got it all correct. Yippee! So now this is just the part where you just follow the basic ripping tutorial from DMR. I think I have that open up on my... And you just basically follow this and how to apply materials. Set a material. I didn't know you could do that. Set materials. Well, actually not the materials, but the actually fix the model. Yeah, I skipped a lot actually. I'm sorry. Armor, etc., etc. You just do that. It's just basically just the player gear ripping tutorial, but you use the D1 armor. I skipped all of the important bits. Yeah, so let's just pin that right back in. Let's go find the D2 player skeletons. That's 22. Collection mail IK. Oh, but it's rotated. That's right. So for this, let's just check this. Oh, alt. Wait. No, wrong. To X, Z, 90, negative. Click A, right click parent, arms deform. Let's see, does this work. Yep, it works as it should. Bing, bang, bang, bang. Yep, these sure do curl. That's this for the scale. You click S, scale it. Get all nice curl up to the ball. Just don't scale the yeah, just don't do that. It there's a few issues with it. Actually, I just don't scale it up or scale it down. There's just a small few issues with it. It's fine. Judd knows about it. He knows. All right.
First it was Australia, now it's California, Colorado, Oregon, everything's on fire. Broadway still dark, Karen's out in Central Park. First they said Kim Jong-un dead, turns out, liar!
So now that we have all that stuff done and ready, what we now need to do is get the open up the scripts. Is now get the get the shaders. So let's get helm. Okay, it's not gonna. Just there we go. Now for these are the colors. So comment primary color. Copy that. Go to layout. Click on the helm. Now they're all going to be default values. That's the issue. Actually, no, that is it's fine if you're wanting all one color, but if you're wanting something completely different, then you will want to something different for each armor. You'll want to change. You'll want to click this button to make them all their own thing. For now, we want all to be the same since it's all going to be the same color. So what we want to do is select everything, including the brackets, and then just copy it, and then you control paste, and that gets the color right in there. Now we're going to do armor secondary color. Armor cloth suit follows the same layout as in here, which is armor primary, armor secondary, cloth primary, cloth secondary, suit primary, etc., etc. So on and so forth. Control paste. See it changing color. I'm just gonna hide that because it's in the way. Also, another way to get into here is clicking right here, or just clicking the tab button on your keyboard.
I've got cloth primary. Control copy, control paste. Copy, control paste. Suit primary. Control copy, control paste. Control copy, control paste.
Alright, so now it's looking a lot like it. What's next is the detail textures. So what you will need to do is find the detail diffuse or in detail normal. And that is because since it already says it inside of there, we are doing the helm. So let's check it again. What does it say? Detail diffuse DD83A8080. It's DD83A. So it's this one right here. Open image. Alright, and nothing really changes. Change this to channel packed. Just minimize that and do the same for the normal. So that's 5282. 5282 image and set it to non-color. Now what's next is the detail diffuse blends, detail transform, decal blend option. Actually, let's the detail 2.5 and 2.5. So let's say it's all 0.5. So let's go over here. 5.5. So not, you don't really see anything change. If I do it like this, you can see how the wear shows up slightly. How it's just slightly there. Normal is just really hard to see sometimes. That is fine.
I like the newer one a lot better. Newer shader script, not shader script, shader stuff for dash image stuff. That one, these they don't have, they're all secondary stuff. 8682. Two. There's 2 and 2. 2. What does that say? Detail normal contribution strength is 2. So let's just set that 2 and 2. Yeah, I cannot tell we're cloth primary. Yeah, I can't tell. Can't tell where it's at. Oh well. Don't look in there, it's dangerous inside there. Click H2 also and hide them. Alright, we'll probably see. Yeah, you can see better here. Yeah. So this is the cloth. Yeah. Alright, and then we'll go on to suit. This is EU183. EU183. General part. Then DF83. DF83. Set that to non-color. Scripting, detail transform is 2, and normal contribution is 0.2. Just gonna put this at 2. 2. 0.5, enter, 0.5, enter. So show up on the sides right here. Alright, and then we do it for down here as well. This is like the most boring part of setting everything up with D1 stuff. Entirely, like, this is like the most boring part, since it's just clicking buttons. And just 0.5, 0.5.
And there we go. Ta-da! But now, it doesn't look exactly like in game. That's because we didn't fix the wear, metalness, etc., etc. So, this is where it gets even harder because none of these match what it should be because of how different D1 is to D2. So we already know what these do, but these are harder since like it's all completely different from D1 from D2. So but the best thing we can do is really just guess at what it's supposed to look like and compare it to in-game screenshots or just in-game video of it. So let me just up test A1 Queen's armor. Titan C rise of iron. Now, biggest question I have is, do they show it off? A little bit. Alright, this is the best we're going to get. You can see where... Oh yes, you can also see that. Is supposed to look like. Oh, it's supposed to look very thin, yeah, alright. T, let's put this up to 5. Let's actually let's keep the math note up there. Less than, actually. No, okay. Subtract. So what is this? Okay. That is not what we're going for. I think the next best thing to do is to go to plate, open up scripting. There is no decal. There is no dot tags. So okay. Next best thing is to do is just to guess. I think 5. Actually, let's just use a mix color. Okay, this is one of the harder parts because it's just guessing is really what it is. Okay. It's supposed to look all ratty and torn. Ugh. So it's definitely over the alpha because you could see it come through. All right. Let's just keep it at 5. It looks good enough. That's just a multiply, isn't it? Yeah, that's just multiply. Whoopsies. Teehee. I forgot how multiplies work. Yep. What is this? That's Queen's Wrath Hunter armor. Let's see. Videos. Okay, this is just not. I'll just. That is not very helpful. Alright. Alright. So from there, we can kind of guess how it's shiny is meant to be. Let's actually add in a like Z up over G over rotate like this, or rotate R twice. Alright, now we click this. Alright. Tap into here. This is 0. No, set to 1. Specular properties. Okay, that's just an error. Let's put that back at -1 for now. Honestly, your best chance is just guessing and just fiddling with all of this stuff here. Figure out what makes it look the best. I'll let you do that on your own time, because I'm at like 44 minutes of this all. That's basically how to do it all. So, yep, there you go. Yay.